One rainy evening, you receive an unexpected package at your doorstep with no return address. The box is small, unassuming, and slightly damp from the persistent drizzle. Curiosity piqued, you bring it inside, setting it on the kitchen table. You grab a knife, slicing through the tape, and open the flaps to reveal an old, dusty photograph inside. The photograph is black and white, depicting a group of people you don't recognize. They're dressed in attire that looks like it's from the 1920s. Your eyes scan the faces, and your heart nearly stops when you see someone who looks exactly like you. Same eyes, same smile, same everything. It's like looking into a mirror from a century ago. You sit back, staring at the photo, a chill running down your spine. The rain outside intensifies, beating against the windows in a rhythmic pattern. You can't shake the eerie feeling that something is terribly wrong. As you examine the photograph more closely, you notice the background, an old mansion with an intricately designed garden. The place looks familiar, yet you can't quite place it. Suddenly, the lights flicker, and the temperature in the room drops. A gust of wind rushes through the house, even though all the windows are closed. You shiver, feeling a presence behind you. Turning around, you see nothing but the empty kitchen. The uneasy feeling grows stronger, and you decide to put the photograph away, hoping to dismiss it as a strange coincidence. But the next day, things only get stranger. You wake up to find the photograph on your nightstand, even though you distinctly remember leaving it in the kitchen drawer. You brush it off as a mistake and get ready for work. However, throughout the day, you catch glimpses of your doppelganger in reflections, the rearview mirror of your car, the glass doors at the office, the monitor of your computer. Each time they seem to be watching you, their expression unreadable. Unable to focus, you leave work early, deciding to investigate the photograph further. At the local library, you search through archives and old records. After hours of digging, you finally find an article about the mansion in the background of the photo. It was once owned by a wealthy family named the Whitmores, who mysteriously vanished in the 1930s. The mansion, now abandoned, is said to be haunted. With the address in hand, you drive to the outskirts of town, where the old Whitmore Mansion stands. It's dilapidated, overgrown with ivy, and surrounded by a thick forest. The air is heavy with the scent of decay. You step out of the car, the photograph clutched in your hand, and approach the mansion. The front door creaks open as if inviting you in. Inside, the house is dark and musty. Shadows dance on the walls, and the floorboards groan under your weight. You follow a narrow hallway to a grand staircase, each step echoing ominously. At the top, you find a room that matches the background in the photograph. The furniture is covered in white sheets, and dust hangs in the air like a fine mist. You pull out the photograph, comparing it to the room. Suddenly, you hear whispering, soft at first, but growing louder. You spin around, but no one is there. The whispers seem to be coming from the walls themselves. Panic sets in, and you turn to leave, but the door slams shut. Trapped, you search for another way out. As you do, the whispers coalesce into a voice. Your voice. You shouldn't have come here, it says. The temperature drops further, and your breath forms visible puffs in the air. You feel a hand on your shoulder and spin around, coming face to face with your doppelganger. Their eyes are cold, devoid of any emotion. "Who are you?" you manage to stammer. "I am you," they reply, their voice a chilling echo of your own. "And you are me." Before you can react, they step closer, merging into you. Your vision blurs, and your mind is flooded with memories that aren't your own. Memories of the Whitmores, of rituals, of dark pacts made with unspeakable entities. When you regain consciousness, you're no longer in the mansion. You're back in your home, the photograph lying beside you. But something is different. You feel different. Your reflection in the mirror smiles, even though you're not smiling. You realize, with dawning horror, that the doppelganger has taken your place. From that day forward, your life is no longer your own. You're a passenger in your own body, watching as your doppelganger lives your life. They mimic you perfectly, but with one difference. They have a dark purpose. Each night, they perform rituals, drawing power from the shadows. You try to fight back, but your attempts are futile. The doppelganger is too strong. You're trapped, a prisoner within your own mind. The people around you notice subtle changes, but they can't understand the truth. They don't see the darkness lurking behind your eyes. And then, one night, you hear the whispers again. This time, they're coming from within you. The ritual is almost complete, the doppelganger says. Soon you will be gone forever and I will be free. Desperation fuels you and you make one final attempt to reclaim your body. You focus all your willpower, pushing against the doppelganger's hold. For a moment you feel them weaken and you seize the opportunity. With a surge of strength, you force the doppelganger out, reclaiming your body. They scream in rage, their form dissipating into the air like smoke. You collapse, exhausted but victorious. The next morning you burn the photograph, hoping to rid yourself of the doppelganger forever. But as the flames consume it, you hear a final whisper. This isn't over.